I'm pursuing a doctorate of education with an emphasis in transformative learning in a global community.
This flagship emphasis is for people who are really cared about social justice, and then how do we transform the status quo of inequities in educational systems. When we build a program, we want to make sure that there are 4 major elements in it. There is theory, research, practice, and leadership. So for the theory building, I think for any doctoral program, students have to learn some of the academic constructs. And for research, they have to learn how to conduct research with the methods. So we have qualitative and quantitative research methods classes, and we want to make sure they also use the most up-to-date software for data analysis. For the practice, we want to make sure that dissertation projects are practical in the field, that they have applicational meanings, that they can be utilized, or they would transform the field, whether in the school building or among a school district.
It has definitely changed the way that I perceive our students and how they learn and how our programs support our students. I feel that it's changed me as a critical thinker and looking at various programs and policies that exist and how we can make them more equitable for all students. I think the flexibility of the program being online and being engaging at the same time works for me as a professional, working full-time, as a mother, also as a person that takes care of their elderly parent.
For the online modality, people would use a Canvas system and then they read and write, but then we also have a lot of interactive components.
I think that having that flexibility, but also having the engagement through video journaling and video blogging with my cohorts and also my professor really helps me to stay engaged, stay encouraged, and really succeed in the program.
Even though our courses are online and asynchronous, we intentionally build community in our program for our students.
I've been a part of conferencing or convening, as we call it as well, and then also being a part of a peer mentorship program where students that are currently in the program have the opportunity to mentor those who are starting their program.
So during the mentorship meetings, then they would have one-on-one discussion on like career building. How do I get a job that's relevant to the degree? Where to look for those jobs? How do I create my dissertation topic? And how do I find the right dissertation chair for my project? So our projects are usually very applicable in the field, and I see them using that, after graduating. So they would go provide like professional development talks within the school district, and then they would go to conferences, present their ideas. They write books and write chapters and publish in journals about their projects. So those are what we intend for our students to do when they graduate.
With my degree, I would love to transform the world one student at a time. And by doing that, using the research and what I've learned through the program to create a more equitable environment for all students and create supportive systems where all students can thrive. And this is impacting our students not just in the US, but globally.